let's talk about Trapis, because you've gone to a whole nother level here in that using pigment inks, which pigment inks are a big part of the future too, as like dye sub, they're pretty much waterless. But using pigment, so you can print onto cellulose and synthetic, but you're not printing onto. You've taken transferring away from sublimation to transferring. Can you tell us all about Trapis and how that works?
So it looks very much on a sublimation process. One of the things where we're commenting on during FESPA, we had the printer there and we had a calendar there. And we actually should have put a big sign on it saying, this is not sublimation. Because a lot of people pass by and they see a printer and they see a calendar and they think, oh, this is just dye sublimation. We're printing on a white piece of white paper and we're getting fabric out of the machine. Oh, it's nothing special. That's dye sublimation. So, and it actually looks, when you look at the process, it's more or less the same thing. The big difference is here with Trapis. It's not dye sublimation ink. It's pigment ink, but we're not sublimating. So because of the dye sub, when you heat up dye sub, it becomes a gas and it penetrates the material. Yeah. With Trapis, we don't penetrate the material. We'll transfer on top of the material. So the biggest benefit is any natural fiber without a pre-coating. So I don't need any cotton with a coating. I don't need any linen. I don't need any silk with coating. I can just use that in my calendar. There's, let's say, 2 limitations. My release of the ink inside the calendar is a minimum of 160 degrees. Now, most of the fabrics are good with that. I had one customer said, I have some recycled material that can only stand 130 degrees. He said, you cannot use it. The ink will not release from the paper. Yeah. So you go above, you go 160, 180, 200. We used your eco cotton, your organic cotton, for example, to make a bag. And we just use that cotton as it is and produced on it. We print on the printer. The benefit is also you get very vibrant colors because you're sitting on top and you're not penetrating. And basically, it is a very simple system because you use a printer and a calendar, and that's it. Then you're done. Yeah, I have to say it is a special calendar because we're transferring. We have to apply quite a lot of pressure. So therefore you cannot use your regular calendar, but you need one between 6 and 8 bar because we're really pressing the image onto.
But that bar can be reduced. So if you have the latest generation, it can be used as a standard calendar.
Well, the thing is that both there's 2 big ones in the calendar, like Cleveland and Monte Antonio. They have designed a machine that has the 6 to 8 bar. So you cannot use your normal calendar. You have to go to the high pressure. But the benefit is the calendar can also be used for your normal dye sublimation work. So you're not specific only buying it for this process, but you can do a normal dye sub also.
Okay. It's really interesting. It's so interesting to hear how every single point of manufacture, we're moving towards one language. We're moving towards seamless manufacturing. And really collaboration, I think, between everybody within the supply chain. Yeah. No silos. The silos have to disappear, don't they, for us to move at speed here?
I think with Trapis, we work with a company called Coldenova. They're very famous for their transfer paper, their Jetex paper.
I've been around their facility actually, and you would think when you see them making transfer paper, you think, wow, that's a lot of water. But actually, when you then go into their refill tray, everything that they do, they treat the water as gold, and they are so careful with it.
We basically say in our whole presentation about Trapis, it is nearly waterless.
Yep.
Nearly waterless means our system is waterless, but the production of the paper is nearly waterless. And like you said, they do a lot of recycling. It is never going to be 100%. It's maybe 95 or 99, but they always lose some water. And I think the one step over, the big step here is the amount, and you know that better than me, but the amount of what you need to do is to pre-coat your material, steam, wash, all those kind of things. That's basically no need anymore. We just buy the roll, put it in the calendar, and off you go.
So many applications. Every time something moves incrementally, lots of new applications appear, don't they? Really,
Yeah.
some of them take traction in the marketplace, and others don't really. And so some of them, like Dysub, goes on to continue its growth and its trajectory of that and pigment within the frame of maybe 9 or 10% total digital application really for our inkjet technologies in the whole marketplace. It's really interesting to watch how it's changing, how the materials are changing, but most importantly, how it is becoming seamless.